and a Bloodseeker. What is the hero that OG still needs, though? Alliance have to go first, and they should solidify whether this is going to be a mid-nature's prophet.
It most likely is going to be that, right? Because of, I mean, they can lane him anywhere, but it's definitely.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Morphling. Morphling's still in the. Morphling. Give me Morphling. That's anti, mate. What?
I like.
Hello.
It, yeah, it's a decent pick for Slark later on as well in the game. So it's alright. However, if the Slark, the thing is like this: if a Slark has a good game, then anti-mage is completely dumpstered. However, how I see it is Slark is not able to have a really good early game here because he's going to be laning versus Axe and Skyrat. Because of that, this anti-mage is going to be able to get his Battle Fury on time relative to the Slark, because it's all a game between those two heroes. If the Slark gets Shadowblade and one more item, whatever, like, and starts pressuring the anti-mage, just chasing him around, not letting him farm his Manta. If he gets his Orchid, let's say, before AM gets his Manta, like, he can just completely dumpster him, keep him controlled. However, if anti-mage gets his Manta on time and before the Orchid or whatever, I can see this. I can see this going both ways. It just depends on how the laning stage is gonna go. But I would say that Axe and Skyrat kinda have a higher possibility of winning the lane versus the Slark.
I mean, that's kind of the thing. And we do see Alina coming out. I feel like we kind of expected this. But it's like anti-mage doesn't really get picked at the moment because yes, you want to try and farm. CS is worth more than kills. But you want a hero that can do both, because if the lane goes bad, where's your recovery? And that's the big issue for Alliances. If Mickey doesn't have a good start, they run a big risk of just being ran over.
This anti-mage is going to lane against, most likely, versus Seb on Magnus and perhaps Jarak, right? And you're gonna... That's definitely how it's gonna... That's definitely how Alliance wants to lane. They want to lane the AM versus the Magnus and the Windrunner, or at least Magnus alone. They don't want to lane him versus No-Tail and Slark. They want to go with Axe versus that. So.
And actually, whoa, did I just spot that right? Thompson's going to be taking the Wind Ranger. This is a support Lina.
Oh, so they swapped in the end.
Wow.
Nice
when was the last time we saw one of those?
What? Wind Ranger course?
No. Lina support.
Lina supports?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
they even gave the extra tangos to Lina, so she gave them to Wind Ranger. They were debating themselves as well.
So, gonna be a Lina support, something we just don't really see anymore. Is this like, would you say the big issue right now is the movement speed on Lina more than anything else?
I think Jarek's played, like, I don't see an issue at all, to be honest. Like, it's a strong
well, I mean, there's like a reason that it's not really being picked as a support, though. Is it just other supports being more dominant?
Just other supports being more dominant, yeah. It's much easier to zone someone out with your Skyrat than it is your Lina. So I think that's Skyrats, Warlocks, all those heroes, Undyings, they give you more, like, reliable sustain or more reliable harass against Alina. That kind of needs that setup, right?
Yeah, well, you have, like, it's like if you want to hit from the tree line, would you not rather have a Leshrac who has more range anyway with the stun?
Exactly, but it's I can see it definitely working. Like, she has a decent attack animation, and with the Sword of Venom, she, like, look at how much damage she's doing to this Nyx with.
It's not just that, it's the Empower as well. They are going to invade top,
and
though.
the Empower, of course.
Ah, you know, I said this about the Wind Range, they'll do it this way around instead. And it should have a decent effect.
This is alright, but I really think Insania should leave this lane and instantly go bottom. And he's moving already, and I hope it's not just a warding mission. I hope he just continues and just completely goes bottom, because I would really... Yeah, that's nice. I would really hate if he remained on top. He actually skilled slow, level 1. Impressive shot.
I don't mind this, like, especially if you've got the Battle Hunger as well. The slow is pretty debilitating to whoever you hit it on.
Yeah, I mind it though. You don't have to mind it. I kind of.
Okay, Foxy took. Okay, no. Screw that. He went for this counter helix level 1.
Very weird. Like, level 1, the spells that they've chosen to. I mean, counter helix, alright. It's kind of decent versus Slark, but
like, well, actually, like, it feels like it doesn't do much damage. It's 75. The Battle Hunger probably gets more value for level 1.
It definitely gives you more value because then you can even harass with the right clicks. But you don't really harass if you took your concussive and not your arcane bolt on Skyrat. So
especially with the voodoo.
Yeah, these two, they just they went to this lane and then they decided to shoot themselves in the leg. That's what they did, basically. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I can see no reason. The Skyrat took the slow on top lane, so it was probably to just slow someone down and try to get that first blood.
Bounce in. Trying to harass that Boxy here. Oh, yeah. Cast bouncing. Won't bounce towards Boxy. Can they get him though? One more he'll do it. Concussive doesn't slow him down.
Yeah.
No tail gets that first blood. I mean, this is a sad thing about Axe, isn't it? Is you think he's very tanky, but in actuality, this hero isn't that threatening when you go on him.
It's not that threatening when you go on him with Slark and you have essence shifts, so you're taking them away from him. However, the Slark has been gone on. Never mind.
Meanwhile, top, Mickey has already been forced more or less out of lane here. He's running out of regen fast.
I mean, OG is playing their duel offlane like they have a Magnus and a Lina. How much can they do? They, on paper, like you think they can do a whole lot, but they're really harassing them out super hard. And on the other lane, you have this Axe Skyrat combination that's been picked in almost every single game in the current meta. It's like the most broken thing, but they completely missed their spells. Like they didn't level the way they should have, and they even gave the first blood versus a lane that they should be winning. So.
Also, the mid is really good for OG as well.
Almost.
That'll be fine. But like,
fires.
I was gonna say the thing about the mid lane, especially that's working in OG's favor, is if they stuck the Lina there, the trees are gonna harass you out. But with the wind run, that's not a possibility.
Yeah, like Thompson is doing really well there. On bottom lane, they're going on Axe again. Nah, he's fine.
Got 2 points in the counter helix. Be fine in the top. One more hit on the Seb, but that's not quick enough for the arcane bolt.
Yeah, they wasted. They made him waste his salve.
Oh, Axe! They do jump him in the bot lane in the end.
Yeah, they basically like the thing about this matchup, Axe versus Slark. It's all right for you as long as you have a dual lane with Axe. But once you allow the Slark to get stacks off of you, that lane isn't Axe favorable anymore.
Tiger is trouble in the top lane. He'll hit 2 with the Impale, but he won't be able to move away quick enough. And, well, they're like, if you want to run a try, we'll run a try too. They stun on a Mickey. He's got the blink, needs to get away, but barely. One more hit would have ended him there. Yark trying to get deep enough. Can he get close? I actually thought he was going to go there. He could have went for that. I think he would have got the hit.
I think they messed up. Mango was used, but I think they tried to use it on Jerax, but they misclicked or something. They gave it to Seb. I'm not certain what happened there, but I heard the Mango popped, and it wasn't popped on Lina. And Lina was the only one with range to actually go on.
And they're trying to move on to Seb now, but it's just ridiculous. Like, you'd think they'd have someone advantage with Nyx being so tanky with the regen, with the Spike Carapace, but we just see them melt so quickly because of that Voodoo Restoration. Like, they can't actually out-endure the side of OG.
Bottom lane, and Slark is going on Boxy alone. This is so
Boxy. Oh, one more spin, but Anna gets it barely. And while that's happening, we did see Jerax deny himself. I feel like he's the only person we've seen today doing this.
I believe Milan was doing it as well, right? With that Undying game,
Oh, yeah, I think he done it once.
Yeah, he done it once. But overall, yeah, players do not deny themselves to creeps way too much because of...
Poiper. Thompson just got the solo kill in the mid lane. Windrun doing the work, and it's going to get worse now because Thompson has the phase boots. Meanwhile,
he had
Seb. He actually hasn't leveled the skewer, but he's fine. The ball comes across. Jerax going to try and move around here. They want to get him to Tiger. He is deep in here. Can they spawn him out? Taking a lot of damage. The Light Strike Array does connect on the Mickey, trying to turn around, do enough damage. No tail, out of mana. Mickey almost out of life. Hell hits on the 2. Trying to get rid of Jerax here. Stun connects on the Tiger, though. They'll find the kill. Mickey can't join it. It means Insania versus Free right now. Those odds are insane. Mickey blinks in. He gives his life and doesn't even get Jerax. And they'll lose Insania as well. Double kill for Jerax. As they get all 3 in the top lane. And this... You need to abandon this tri lane now. It's not working. And meanwhile, in the bot lane, Boxy gets jumped onto. Anna gets him.
I'm just amazed by how easy OG is making this look. When in fact, in my opinion, their lanes aren't stronger. Like they start, I mean, on top lane, they were kind of alright. But bottom lane should have been won for them. And instead, they're winning all 3 lanes.
And Thompson's going mid again. Qualifier being chased. Still do the win run. Thompson going super deep. There's 3 heroes here. They can probably turn around. The Rapid Nature shoot here. Thompson, very far. Won't allow him to get the kill in return. But I mean...
They finally turned it. They punished him.
Took a lot.
Yeah, it took a lot of time, but they had to get that kill. They had to do it.
I was going to say, like, the interesting thing is, like you're saying, OG theoretically have the weaker draft for the laning phase. I'd say the mid is the exception, right? That's the lane that Qualifiers should be able to contend reasonably well in, but we've seen even him struggle. And no tell. Surprise! Qualifier arrives, salves up to make sure he's healed up to full. Cast will bounce the Maledict as well.
But
and Qualifier. Oh no, Thompson! Hasn't actually leveled the shackle shot yet. He could go for the power shot through. Yeah, it's going to be close. Qualifier should survive. Level 1 Maledict, guys. Come on. No one dies to that these days. I'm surprised he didn't actually get a value point to shackle. Like, that was the big surprise there, because...
He maxed out the wind run. He has only 2 levels in power shot. It's not really how you would level the... how you would skill build the support wind ranger, but on mid, I guess it's really good versus Furion too.
Yeah, because in the laning phase, you're worried about shackle shot. Meanwhile, top, Tiger, caught out by 3 here. Can they get in? The Rapid Nature flying through. JRX low on HP, but Mickey even lower. They'll find the kill, chasing more. No tail. Dead as well. And Qualifier does show up for the fight. He's got the Sprout. Will he hit it on this set? Decides not to waste it, as there is a Quillen Blade available. But that's good. That's the rotations they need. That's the power of Nature's.
That's the power of Nature's Prophet. They're finally capitalizing on his teleportation skill. So, it's just... It's basically what he has to do right now, because at this point he's not really... He's fair game on mid, like it's very easy to kill him, and he can't really lane against Thompson any longer, unless he has some support. But I'm really worried for them, because this Slark is completely free farming. There's there's a free farming Slark in this game in which your axe is just... He has to go jungle and farm, and it's not really what you wanna...
That is a sign of sadness. Oh, top though. Thompson has been caught out. We'll try and run this off. Once again, the Tiger just running him down. Thompson might be in trouble now, though. They're chasing through Arcane Bolt to follow. Teleport in from the Rapid Nature. Not doing enough damage to the Sprout. Thompson, the wind run again. Power shot. He's like, okay, I'm getting out of here. Seb, cover me on the escape. A nice skewer back on the 2.
just pushes them away.
He's like, stay away from my cause. He's out of mana, but Mickey... Oh, Thompson, the power shot to Qualifier chasing on Insania as well. He wants more than just 1 kill. The Light Strike Array, double kill for Thompson.
You can really see the power of this early maxed out wind run. I mean, I used to see it on many core wind runners. They wouldn't go for shackle at all. They would go 0-4-4, so...
It's not worth 1 point though. Like, if you're going to start roaming, sure. Like, I understand the lane phase with the nerfs to shackle, the cooldown is just too high to really validate it.
You can always say, isn't it worth it? Like, he could have just killed that. He could have cancelled his portal scroll, right? You can always look at it that way. But overall, like, in many situations such as that one on top lane, he wouldn't be able to position himself properly if he didn't have that wind run maxed out. On mid lane, he can't do this. He can't just dive like crazy, you know, if he didn't have it.
He's diving again. He's on top of him. The Sprout comes out, but Qualifier, the damage coming out from these pierces is more than enough to get the kill. And this is just... They have no response on Alliance right now. Where do they get the response? ORP? Laguna? Tiger's gone.
All right.
Keep moving on.
It's not the response.
Mickey still doesn't have Mana Void.
It's level 5.
This is a very, very sad Animage game. He's actually lower level than JRX. That's
lower level than this support Lina that's on his lane. So finally he gets level 6. And at the same time, you have this axe that's... He had to abandon the lane. He actually had to go jungle. So you had this Lark free farm.
Anna's Invis ruined up. Qualifier's not going to know what hits him.
They scanned him. They know
he's around.
What's happening. Yeah, they saw they know something. They must have seen the rune be picked up.
They just spot... I think they just saw Nyx actually use the Vendetta as well. And I'll just back away. A lot of time wasted, no farm gained. Return to what he's doing. He's high on net worth. He's feeling pretty confident right now, but Tiger moving across. There it is. Impale will connect. There's a Dark Pact afterwards. The call way too late. Boxy in a little bit of trouble now as the cast. Bouncing Maledict missing from No Tail though. Now he needs to get out of it. But Thompson showing up. The Shadow Dance move forward from Anna. They will get the kill on No Tail, but Boxy will give his life in return.
Anna?
Thompson. It's not for more. And Anna chasing for Tiger on the other side of the fight. The power shot connected through. Tiger. He's gone.
Mana boy?
Mickey can't even get close enough. He's got the blink in 10 seconds. Oh, he wanted Anna bad there. Not able to connect though. I mean, this is a rough build. Like, he's gone maxing out mana break because he was feeling so pressured in lane.
At least they get this tower on mid, so that's kind of good for them.
Quiff is going for the typical Orchid pickup, but that's gonna be a long way off. I actually kind of dread scenarios in right now, because if Wind Ranger runs in and uses Wind Run and Focus Fire, it doesn't matter that you silence her, you're dead every time.
Pretty much. And it's not really, the Orchid isn't going to help you a lot versus Slark as well once he gets that Shadow Blade. Yeah, it is if you initiate on him, but I don't see that happening. Top lane though.
Boxy
calling.
sneaks in. Now they're going to silence him up. Seb's a good kill here. Boxy needs some recovery, and he will cave this Magnus's skull in with his axe.
Boxy, man, what a player. Uses that Quelling Blade to kind of catch Magnus off guard. Like, usually there's no way that you catch him without the Blink Dagger there. And Koi plays that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just casually getting ran down. There's nowhere. I don't think anyone on the side of Alliance can deal with this Wind Ranger. And while we talk about that, Jairus gets popped in the bot lane. So Mickey gets some value out of that Mana Void. He's finally able to use it, but barely.
That's a nice skill. He gets almost 300 gold for that. I mean, it's good, but he needs a lot more. Like, he needs a lot more to actually be back on the map. Because this arc, he's finished his Shadow Blade. He's gonna start hunting now. He's done playing this game in which he's hiding on his side of the map. Like, he's gonna be the one on the offensive, right?
It's actually kind of a double worry, because not only does he have the Shadow Blade, but he also has the level 2 Shadow Dance. And now moving in, Tiger. Thumbs up, needs to move away quick. He should be able to make his escape though. Shadow Dance won't be committed.
And look who's coming. It's the Skyrat with the Blink Dagger on axe. Even a Slark this fat has to be careful versus this combination of heroes.
He's fat, but he's not tanky. Now they jump in, the call comes out, the Mystic Flare down. Anna is gone. And Insania gets himself some nice cheddar out of that. Meanwhile, Thompson jumping in, Shatter Shot connection, Quip is gone once more. And it's just every time, it's like you find that kill, but Thompson is hunting elsewhere on the map.
Thompson is just hunting Koi. Is this some sort of a personal beef or something? It's just, he went behind the tier 2, found that Nature's Prophet destroyed him.
It's like just there, it's like, you want to win the mid lane? Here's what it takes. And I mean, look at his net worth right now. It's actually getting close to being double of Nature's Prophet.
Rolling. Way they swap the heroes. It's really smart to pose.
Yeah, it was well read. Like, typically everyone's obsessed with the Wind Ranger as a support right now. But if you run this over quick enough, Wind Ranger is that type of hero that can just convincingly win the game.
We have Seb with Blink Dagger moving down.
Oh, jump in. They actually get the corner Seb. Can he do enough? The Devil are going to come out. Boxy taking a lot of damage. In the meantime, they've already gotten rid of Koi, but Boxy will follow suit. And now the skew for Insania. Thought he could make it out. The only way you're getting back to your fountain is in a casket.
Right, so dead. Side of Charlotte. Oh. Pants.
It's pretty ridiculous. They're 10,000 behind, and the Anti-Mage can't farm. They catch him with a Light Strike Array. And this is the other thing. Anti-Mage, more than any other hero, is predictable in this manner. And they just waited for him at that camp for that very reason. Tiger, Light Strike Array again. Spike Carapace returns it, but he's running out of time. And the call coming out from Boxy. It's not going to be enough. Thompson just stands in it, tanks it up. The power shot out, moving on to Koi for taking a lot of damage. The concussive shot through. Thompson needs to get out quick. Got the blink. Oh, he switches it in, gets out just in time. Close call, but he will survive. And once again, you can't... Like, the amount of money you get for this. Meanwhile, mid, Boxy, being friend here, but the RP coming in from Seb on the back foot. They'll find the additional kills after killing off the axe. And OG, the synchronicity between these team members is ridiculous.
Truly cannot feel safe anywhere.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Spark has Shadow Blade, Shadow Blade Magnum.
Dire are
This
scanning.
Wind Runner, like,
It's not just that. Like we were talking about the Anti-Mage, this was all in. You either win that lane or you lose this game. And it sounds like we're oversimplifying, but your Anti-Mage does nothing. He can't do anything. He's still going for that Battle Fury.
the thing is, like, this is the way I see the game. You have a hard carry start, but it's not their job. You have to win that lane. You have to win the other.
Oh, Shackle Shot. Tiger. They do jump in with a two-man call. The Light Striker Raid's going to slow him down. The pop with the Mana Void. They get 2 kills quick. Can they find more? Yes, they will. The dunk as they hit down on No-Tail. They're going to blink away with Anti-Mage because Anna's looking to run away with fight. The call coming out from Boxy again. But can they do enough? The spins aren't bad. Anna down to half HP. He needs to get out. No Shadow Blade for 14 seconds. Seb just intimidating them, making sure they can't jump on Slark. They lose a lot there. And that is finally the type of fight you want to see Alliance take. Fantastic initiation from Boxy.
They just did everything they could. That's great.
Oh, and while we talk about that, Quick just got soloed in the bot lane. The kisses every time.
Yeah, I mean it's so hard, man. It has like he.
How can you stay mad at Anna? It's mwah, every time. Mwah. He loves you.
Just wickedness needs from it. He has no talisman and 2 oblivions. That's 17 minutes in, not even a work is completed. Hard.
Boxy on standby here. But they won't spot out No-Tail. He's smoked up. He's still got half duration. Will reveal himself, and now he needs to pay the price. Will be a price of blood. They don't know. They don't know where the rest of them are. Meanwhile, top Shackle Shot comes in, and Sania's gone. Thompson sending some love as well. Becky moving in. Qualifiers here as well. They actually might be able to do this. They need to work quick though. The win run's gonna be able to use in, but the call comes out and they'll pop him. More gold for Mickey. And
these kills are really what Alliance needs. I think kind of Thompson shouldn't be too eager. Like I think he should step it down a notch right now. Like he does not have to. The thing is, you can continue going for these Kyrat kills. You're gonna die afterwards. Because if you just play it safe, play around your team, make proper ganks, there's 2 or 3 ganks in which you do not die, you don't risk anything. And there's no, in my opinion, OG does not need to make any risk.
it's kind of bigger than that, right? It's like, look at the gold change now. Anti-Mage was actually ridiculously poor. Now he's the richest on his team. You're enabling the worst person you could, because in terms of worst for them, it's great for Alliance because they need this farm coming online. Now with the Battle Fury available, if you give Alliance maybe a 10-minute break, as in if you don't press much for objectives, suddenly we're looking at a completely different game.
Exactly, and you can't really press if you're tuning yourself with a Skyrack or, I don't know, X Assassin. Yeah, you get that kill, but if you get killed by Anti-Mage after you got that kill, point. Not contributing to anything to your team. Feeding kills to your worst enemy.
Anna, they jump in, the call comes out, they call him as he uses Shadow Blade as well. The Mystic Blade down, he's taking a lot of damage, silenced up, he can't actually get the Shadow Dance out, and now dunked. They'll find the kill. Moving forward for more. Mickey's not done just yet, he wants some kills. The Thompson jumping in, Shackle Shot, Boxing a little bit of trouble, the Death Wobble zone out in Sania. 1-for-1 trade, can they make it better though? Seb moving forward right now, he's got the blink in 12 seconds. They do actually, oh, Nyx gets a kill on a No-Tail on the back foot and gets out.
I'm not really certain why No-Tail didn't put one more sentry there.
Tiger's gonna pay a price though. Or is he? Garak, twin is out, Shackle Shot. And he's gone. Laguna to make sure. They're not taking any chances.
I mean, to be completely honest, OG is playing very sloppy. Like, the way they ended their laning stage, I expected the mid game to be much cleaner than it is right now. They're playing, they're so cocky right now.
And it may bite them in the arse at this rate. They need to be very careful. Because like we said, the Anti-Mage now able to farm is a threat. And Qualifier going up, Thompson, silenced up, Mystic Flare, they'll get him. And that was Orchid plus Ancient Seal. So, as you can understand, the damage slightly high.
They're going for Spark as well.
And one more. Can they get it? Jump in with a call. Slow hitting on the Seb, has to blink it out. And in the meantime, Anna might be able to turn this around. Boxy's taking too much damage.
Thing is, like, they just use the fair one. The on Windrunner story.
True. It's also the case, like, level 1 doesn't do much damage now. 600 is not that impressive. 1,000, on the other hand, that could potentially close the deal on someone like the Slark. Because you find that Wind Ranger, but the catch always with Wind Ranger is she remains pretty squishy throughout the game. Tiger. Oh, no. Well, double sentry down. Toss comes out. They should have the pounce there. Tiger needs to impale up to run away. Should be able to move. They didn't actually commit the pounce in the end. Now, therefore, going down, moving through. Seb is there as well. Yules comes out, and when you fall, you're going to be in trouble. Tiger buying time with Spike Carapace's own Yules as well. Actually, that's just double Yules. It's just kiting him so much.
Just look at actually.
I just don't feel like that. Yeah, he's got the Yules. It's like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, I don't know if the Yules was needed. It just feels like they're toying with them. And like we talk about it from time to time, the psychological effect of these type of plays. Like, it does screw with you a lot.
Definitely. And they go straight down for Roche. There's no real ways for Alliance to contest that. I don't think they're interested in contesting that. They're just slowly, their anti-mage got his Yashka and slowly gonna farm around bottom and maybe split push.
It's just kind of that awkward scenario where you're just sitting there like, I'm anti-mage. Like, that's great. When you're ready to fight. I'm anti-mage. No. When are you going to be involved in these fights? Give me 20 minutes though. Seriously, guys. I don't think they've got 20 minutes.
Sanya, you're so deep, brother.
Oh, jumping in. And he's got Mystic Flare blown for nothing. I mean, not that it would have made much difference because he's got the Aegis and he's got the BKB. This is signal to go high ground, I think.
Mickey is gonna cut the wave mid, I suppose. They do have this wave. If they kind of clear it, they should be fine.
Yeah, they could tank it up because they got the Voodoo Restoration as well. Both teams have used the Glyph. And just stands his ground. Like, the Empower giving him so much additional damage. It's going to be easy tier 3. You need to defend soon. Max, you want to go? Onto playing it. Go in and poke that tower. Impale will connect. Thompson moves forward. Shackle shot to interrupt Tiger.
Meanwhile, Anti-Mage for another creep skip, so he's going to make sure they don't push. He's going to get caught here. Probably. Most likely not.
No, he's got the blink maxed out. He should be able to move away unless he gets ballsy and tries to go for a fight.
Unless he goes right back in, right?
Unless he goes and gets another creep wave.
That was a nice play though. He kind of blinked to the right side, made the whole OG go inside of their jungle. Besides, Shrine obviously.
You kind of
went back left.
I was gonna say, like in that scenario, it's kind of like you're playing that effect that you get from a Templar assassin with Sonic Traps. It's like, ha, you've killed me, but now good luck pushing the wave because I'm just gonna cut it every time. And smoke coming out from Alliance actually. Same for OG.
Smoke. Yeah, another smoke from OG there.
They're about to clash.
They're gonna...
oh, Ana.
Into Koikwa.
Yeah, Koifa goes in this to move away. He has a Shadow Blade of his own. Ana does move quite fast, though. Can they get across the question? They've got sentries, but Koifa does dodge them out. Probably unbeknownst to him.
He definitely saw the spark.
No, I mean the sentry, though.
Sentry, yeah, he doesn't know about it. See the Nick?
Yeah, Tiger will move away. The Dust off point as he's just out of range. They should be able to actually get this Shrine, though, which is good for future Roches. Especially how quickly they're getting rid of it.
Alright, so basically what they're doing is they're just gonna take the Shrines and go mid. They're gonna go for high ground, and why not? Like, they still have the Aegis, right?
Yep, still available. Oh, nice mid-pounce interruption with the Impale. Ana was hunting for blood there, but couldn't find it. Now they move in. Call comes out. There's a Mystic Flare. Ana, Melon super low. They forced up the wedge, keep him alive. The BKB used! And then the Aegis just popped instantly up with Boxy tanks the Laguna down to half HP. He might look to reinitiate. Tops in the meantime held inside the Sprout and Science stuff. The Light Striker ready to get him out. They need to retreat. Taking too much damage right now. RP on the 2 though. The Mana Void in return. Seb brings him out of the base to jump in by Ana. He wants to get his kills with the Sprout. It's good. He can still reach Tiger. There's the call. Boxy not in range of Ana though. Now he needs to move away. He's a little bit frightened to keep on fighting. The buyback comes out from Nyx. He wants to get back involved in this, but Insania, he's gone. They want to do this has to be quick. They got blink in 5 seconds. Mickey moving forward, looking to just do some damage. Jerax running out of mana quick. They need to choose a target. They need to choose it fast. Wafer jumping in here. Insania brought back as well. They need to find something, but they didn't have that Shrine to TP to. Stun will connect on to Mickey. TP out by Jerax. Not in time. The Mystic Flare secures the deal. And Ana, are they going to reinitiate? Oh, they might. Koifa. Sprout out. Silence. Yules. He blinks away. The call misses the mark. But guess what, guys? There's a, we can just push this lane. Just push this lane. I mean, Alliance might be back. Like, they're stabilizing this lead that OG had. It's not increasing, but it's not really decreasing at an exponential rate right now.
I mean, if you check the net worth,
it's dipping slightly. Yeah, like, he's actually getting pretty rich. Pounce comes in, Foxy gets the call off, but it won't matter. The BKB protects Ana. Moving forward for more, they'll find Tiger, skewer him back, the dust reveal. It won't matter, you have that spike carapace, the 10-sec BKB, or say 9-second BKB from Ana is more than enough to get those kills. But, I mean, can you push it? Like, this is the problem. Because they aren't really getting phenomenal amounts of levels on the side of Alliance, they're not dead really for long enough for you to get more than maybe a tier 2.
They still didn't manage. OG still didn't. Rax fed them.
And now, jump in the bot. Qualifiers got popped. Can they find more? Mickey's like, oh, I thought we were pushing, guys. Me up at the same time next week. I'm out. I mean, he's just still not ready to fight. Like, if they get one kill and they flip the fight, great. But he needs 1 or 2 more items.
Catch Mickey here.
No, he'll blink away. He's going for the Lincolns next.
I find that.
It's decent. Oh, 4-star forward. Jerax catching on a box. See if they can kill him. There's no initiation. Bounced up. Ana can't join in. Laguna thrown out again, but Boxy says that tickles. It's just so hard for them to get in. It's taken so long for them to break through these racks.
Yeah, the last time though, you have to remember Clark wasted BKB just before dying. That was a huge mistake, so he couldn't fight.
Oh, Thompson. Oh, RP from Zed. He doesn't use it though. He's going to use. He's still got it available. He wants to go for this, but the Impale stun is there. The Suns fall off as well. The Sprout hold him in place. They trigger the Aeon Disc. The Crane split space. Ana going for this. They do force out the glyph finally. Ana being chased on too. We'll get invis in time. Blink forward. Mickey doesn't do enough damage from Mana Boy. Jerax will be fine. They'll turn around though. Mickey, he's in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, they can't get him in time. Tiger being chased on too though. The pound sport does connect along with the cast. The RP from Zeb catching on the 2. Skyrap in a lot of trouble, and so is Nyx. He's gone. Boxy getting super low on HP as they run down from the focus fire too damn high. He'll die. Mickey trying to move in. Needs to be careful. He just blinks forward. Yule's going to come out. They should have a light strike array available. No, they don't have it. Mickey will make it back with a buyback on Axe. He needs to make a big play here, because they have been ran over in their own base. Jump forward, call comes out, and I think a lot of damage. Can you get them low enough is the question. You'll get the dunk, but you lose point for return, and now the control from the Pounce enables the kill onto this Axe. Thompson, I mean, we were worried about him getting cocky before. Let's see if it happens again. He's on his triple kill already. They might go back here. The jump, the skewer out, the Laguna, Mickey. He needs to move quick, but no, this time they get him. And another kiss from Ana, as he says thank you to his opponents. He might have killed me, but the rest of your lineup just got cooked.
He really likes to kiss people about his teams.
Are you saying this from experience?
I don't know that guy. I couldn't really tell.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes to send his kisses, his teams to everyone, especially when he's winning.
Okay, I'm expecting kisses from Ana on Twitter after this, just to send it out to everyone.
There we go.
Oh. There we go, another kiss.
I'm setting Ana up. That's what happened, right?
There we go. We're making love happen here.
I mean, still, like, if they get to go jump off and start before he pops the BKB, there's a chance that they before he uses Shadow Dance or BKB. But it's getting increasingly difficult. They still have this problem of Magnus. Seb is so careful with his RPs. Like, even the last RP, it wasn't perfect. Still, he's very patient. He's gonna jump the first target that he's up. If he goes in first, what happens is Boxy follows up with Axe, and his RP is wasted. He just waits. He sees what happens. In the team fight, he goes in last, he does a nice RP, and he's always there to follow up. If they go on Spark, he can help out.
That's what we wanted to talk about as well, is like, whether you have enough damage to kill them in the Pale, I feel like you need the call to get rid of Slark. He's getting pretty tanky now to 2k HP, and he's going for that Scardy next, which means it's going to be more or less untouchable.
Item. You know what I really like about the 4 Sentry Ward. Usually what people used to do is they used to buy gem their Slarks, because they ward so easily with the gem, but ever since the changes, I think Sentry Wards are even better. You don't have to buy it for him. I think it's worth it for Slark. But Hey, Slark players in my pubs, listen to me. For you, buy sentries, run around and e-board. You're actually gonna get more gold eventually than paid for, because you get more gold from a delivery store. Do this. Really good.
Okay, guys, educational lessons. It's the classes with Lizard here. You needed like a funky little tune for that, like
I mean, honestly, it's so good, like having sentries on Slark. I'm not even a Slark player, but having sentries and just reboarding the map, it's so good for your own team.
Don't be silly, Liz. Of course you're not the Slark player. You're the guy giving the Slark player the woods. Okay, that's how this works.
That's it. That works, definitely.
He doesn't buy his own. They are clearing the trees here to make sure there's no sort of ambush. This means Boxy has no easy way to initiate, and in fact, is on the other side of the map right now. They need to get back and defend here because there is a push on the tier 3s. BP's coming in. Can they lock down Anna's the question. It's an important one.
That's 3k HP Slark. Can they even kill him? They waste everything on him.
Oh, movement in. They want to jump here. They do ping out. They know they're around here. Sentry goes down. Smoke comes out in response from Alliance. They are so close right now, Tiger. This is the thing that, like, they are looking to get OG to come in, but if OG keeps positioning like this, they're basically saying we're never actually really going to stop you from pushing. We're just going to slow it down.
These two catapults are eventually going to take the wrecks themselves if you let them.
They're so paranoid.
Their hand eventually.
There you go. Mickey's like, okay, my hand is farm. I want to farm. Jump in though. Tiger found first. Caught up by the pounds. Mystic can't do anything. The call in from Boxy. Can they do enough damage to Slark is the question. Mystic flare out the force up away. The RP coming in. They're forcing through the skew. They'll find additionals. That's quite for falls as well. Mickey looking to blink away. BKB not really too much. Double kill for Thompson and the final one standing not for long. Who likes cooked chicken? They'll be able to get him quite with a buyback, but that's more or less it. And GG gets called. Alliance, they tap out. And OG, they finished today winning, I believe, every game, in fact, that was in the end. Clean 6-0.
OG really showing up strong. Like the Thompson monkey, then the Thompson